What? You've yet to see what true chaos lies within him. And believe me, when you stare into the void, it will stare back. Minuet, trick the wristband Discord uses to us tell him about you and Koshi. He might not be able to hear us or you correctly in his current state of mind. Proceed with caution.
Theta, you're hurting me. I'll explain all of it. Just please let me go.
I do not understand how you could love someone like Master. Aren't you aware of everything you've done and who he is? Do you really accept him whole?
How can you explain it? Don't you know what he's done? Who he's become? I know I don't have the cleanest slate. That wasn't by choice. Do you know how many times I've seen him relish in the suffering and death of innocence?
And still, we found solace. So will you. Because you were doing so well.
Does he know you're helping me?
In part, it isn't his business how well you're recovering or what you've endured.
Whatever he's shown you, whatever he's done to make you not see what a monster he is, it's a mask. He is, and always will be, a manipulator. Being a pony has not changed that. He left more than a dent on this universe. So please, please, see some sense when I tell you he is a psychopath.
He is as trapped by his nature as you are.
I am nothing like him.
Upon occasion, you two are very similar.
Doesn't deserve you.
That isn't your choice to make.
Ooh.
Why bother to fix shit when you could break it more? Don't you want to see what happens when this place breaks apart? Hello, Hyde. Long time no see. Could we maybe make it longer?
See,
Save your breath.
Let the madness seep into your mind and slowly take over.
You could have chosen anyone else, and I would have brushed it off. But the Master? Were you that desperate for a Time Lord companion? Well, I won't let them have you. Thought you could keep a secret like that from me.
it's not.
Patience is a unicorn. Despite her strength and power, I don't think this is going to end well for her. It didn't end well for Jack when he's immortal.
Shut up! I'm done listening to you. You've been infected with poison.
If you're tired of being the hero, then just be the villain, Mr. Hyde. I mean, what's the point in trying to convince the good doctor otherwise at this point?
There's no point anymore. You can't help me when I know you're tainted by his influence. This was all some scheme, and you're just a pawn.
Can you hear the drums?
Last chance. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Keep fighting. I'll see you on the other side.
Damn, Doc, you're an asshole. See, I'll read this one. And this ends this arc so that I have time to... Oh, never mind. I thought it was more to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Twilight.
Okay.
I think I'm onto something here. If I can translate this, I might have the answer. Oh, I can't wait to show Minuet. Dr. Minuet?
Twilight, the duck is back to his old self.
Marshmallow. It's just me, I'm afraid. Just you and me.
Are you drunk?
Leave it.
Where's Minuet?
We had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry about it. Listen. Don't worry about a thing. Come on. Let's hook up like old times. It's been a while, and Ducky wanted a bite.
Mm. Yeah, hold on. Hey, get the hint. She's not interested.
Wait, where?
You skipped a part.
Oh, where?
You were never drunk with me.
That one like closed off on me.
Oh.
Hold on. Like the entire panel, not panel, but section like crashed halfway through. Oh, here we go. You were never drunk with me in the old times, Doctor.
But
No. You're vulnerable, and I'm not comfortable with this. Something happened, Doctor. You must have
Relapsed.
relapsed for a reason. Can you try to talk to me about it?
I'm not ready to talk about this. If I wanted to talk about it, I wouldn't be drunk. But I promise I'll tell you after we make sweet, sweet pony love. Ooh!
Hey, get the hint. She's not interested.
Fine. I'll get it. I'll go.
Twilight, despite the good things, I'm still worrying about the doctor. His mind is still so tainted with darkness.
Doctor, wait.
What? You changed your mind?
I've been researching addiction, and I just want you to know that this is part of a process, not an event. The chemicals in your brain have been working against you, and you should be proud of how far you managed to get. Please don't think of this as a failure. Think of it as a learning experience to help you better succeed. Don't give up just because you had a relapse. Relapse isn't an end. It's a lesson on what to look out for and improve on.
I really don't want you to get on my bad side, Twilight.
You can come back when you're sober, and we can just talk.
If I wanted to be sober, I wouldn't be drunk.
Please try for me.
We'll see.
You okay, Twilight? I will be. What's next? What now? Touring?
Torchwood detective that the doctor was just here. Is everything all right?
It looked like he had a relapse, but I'm okay. I sent him away and told him to try to sober up.
That still must have been upsetting. Can I stick around a bit to try to cheer you up?
Oh, I guess I wouldn't mind that.
Oop. And then he goes, bet you 10 bits that I can. The idiot sneaks into the officer's mess, and not even 3 minutes later, he rushes out, his cheeks puffed out like a chipmunk, cookie crumbs everywhere, and our gunny flying after him with the cookie jar in her hooves, trying to bash him over the skull. As the saying goes, the only thing you can bring more chaos than discord is a bored lunar guard.
Thanks for checking on me like this. I think it cheered me up a lot.
I know times are tough, and I know how we met was under the worst circumstances, but I promise you, Twilight, if you ever need ear. My twitchy set is always here for you.
I think Torin is adorable. And I want to touch those adorable ear tufts.
Time and place. Twilight, the best thing you can do for him and yourself right now is to make sure that you can be a safe place for him. But you can't contribute to his vices. You also can't help him if you're in a spot where you're unsafe or unwell.
Twilight, shouldn't you all deal with the unicorn killer before you change the past?
I'm worried about the harvester as much as anyone else. But everything that can be done for the investigation is being done.
Look, the hardest case is being handled by Warden and myself. We're both better trained to handle a murder investigation than Torchwood is. Leave the aliens to Torchwood, leave the mundane crimes to the guard.
A few questions for Twilight. If she is still around, have you ever heard of or gone through the mirror portal to the human world? Sounds like Shimmer is still over there. And maybe a past incarnation of the Doctor. Or a version that isn't as corrupted as Discord. And before Neo or Jack jumps in and says that going through would kill any pony that tries, the mirror itself acts as a stable gateway between the worlds. Their magic potential and the possibility of a paradox might cause our Doctor to be healed or turn into a causality loop. The risk is great, but so is the reward.
I have been to the human world on the other side of the mirror, yeah. I kind of miss it. But I wouldn't want to risk sending the Doctor through with Discord's influence hanging on to him. It could put their world in danger, too.
So we need a huge source of energy to help protect against Discord. Why not the elements of harmony? Combine their magic with the TARDIS tech. Maybe consider searching for new bearers.
That's the plan, except we'd be using Torchwood tech rather than TARDIS. So far in the research, I've learned that elements themselves are pieces of a greater whole, something that is outside of our current understanding of the laws of conservation of energy, which all other natural laws coincide with. The elements are partially sentient and pick users who embody whatever ideals the shards have, in this case, the elements of friendship.
So they pick ponies at random, or is it something more specific?
Do you have any idea who the new element users of kindness and laughter might be, Twilight?
Well, I do have a theory for kindness, at the very least. I'm really not sure who could be laughter. I've never met any pony else like Pinkie Pie.
Twilight, it's very possible that we could be the next element of kindness. Her boundless compassion after everything that has happened certainly makes her a very good candidate. And I'm sure Angel agrees. Perhaps it's best to try and gather new ponies to bear the elements of harmony in order to defeat Discord.
That was my thought exactly when I saw how she handled Angel. Angel doesn't just let any pony near him like that. He must have sensed something from her. The only thing I need to figure out is how to tell for sure who the element bearers are. I'm going to have Neosurgeon test me to see if I still have the element of magic, though. I'm not sure if that will work. I don't know if the elements found new hosts after one element died, if only the ones who died had to find new hosts, or something else. Celestia and Luna used them together, and then had to use them on her own against Nightmare Moon, and lost them after that until they transferred to us 1,000 years later. That's really a long time to wait, and I hope that's not the case here. I'm going to assume that since the world's in danger, they will find new hosts. But I won't know what to do next until I know if I still have my element. If I do still have my element, it would be much easier to find the others because the elements are connected when their hosts form a bond.
Twilight, If the elements embody friendship, then it should go to ponies who share that bond. And with you being the core of the previous group, in theory, states the elements, if they so accept you as their core, would need to go to ponies who you share a bond with and embody the elements they represent. Who do you think these could go to?
Besides Derpy being kindness, it's really hard for me to say. I guess what makes the most sense is Jack being honesty or loyalty, because he has trouble with both when Discord's curse takes hold.
Jack and honesty go together like fire and cats. Just know. He used to be a con man, after all. Though I can see loyalty, both due to how he reacts to the curse, and, well, let's just say he was very loyal to his adoptive homeworld to the point he made a huge sacrifice in order to rid the planet of some aliens kidnapping children. Honestly, could go to Neo. He's both sentient and sapient, and has demonstrated honesty even to a brutal level when needed.
I'm not sure it could work, but I don't know how it could react to a creature that's more machine. AI is a very, very new concept to me and unheard of over the rest of Icarus. What's that?
Get back! Crash! This is your only warning. Stand down or retreat. If you do not comply, I will resort to lethal force. Do you understand?
We don't answer to you.
That's right. The answer to the great Queen Trixie.
Thank
Good
you.
boys.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Be careful. She has the Alicorn amulet.
Curse artifact made by King Summer increases magical power at the cost of the sanity of the user. Can only be removed through will of user or post-mortem.
Trixie's mind is clearer than ever. And this time, Trixie won't be falling for your little tricks. So prepare yourself, Twilight Sparkle, for the ultimate revenge. The amulet's driven her insane. Insane? Oh, you haven't seen insane yet. Boris, did you fetch the little dragon like I asked? No.
Yes, Queen Trixie.
That really got your attention, didn't it? Spike! Trixie, please, do what you want to me, but don't hurt Spike. He's just a kid. He's not just a kid. He's your kid. You have two choices. Does Boris break his tail or gouge out an eye? Actually, Queen Trixie will be generous and give you a third option. You can show how pathetic you are by trying to fight me. You have 3 minutes to decide. I have no choice but to fight, don't I? But I'm no match for the Alicorn amulet.
Yes, you are, Princess.
But I don't think I can be that pony anymore.
You have to. I know that you're afraid, that you're holding back. I know you don't view yourself as worthy. The princess of friendship without her friends. If you continue to hold back, you will die. The library will be destroyed, Ponyville will be set to the flame, and before all that, your son, the dragon you raised from an egg, will die. Your baby dragon, the one you love above all else, will die in front of you. You don't have to hold back. You have friends and me and Tortured with Derpy. Let us be a rock. You have Spike, and right now Spike needs his mom. Twilight, you're not a unicorn. You are an alicorn. You are not weak. You are magic itself. Trixie is not even worthy to stand up before you. Are you going to let her harm your son?
We fight on even grounds, Trixie. You still be no match for Trixie. A queen is always better than a princess. No, it's still not enough.
What just happened? Where did she go?
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, sorry. What just happened? Where did she go?
Trixie managed to escape. Spike! Oh, Spike, I'm so glad you're safe. I can't believe it. You became an alicorn to protect me? It was thanks to Torin giving me the push I needed.
And while you took care of her, I mopped up her minions. No one screws the Lunar Guard. Hoorah!
Whenever you're ready, Spike, I need you to send a report to Celestia about Trixie's attack. I need more security. I'll get that done right away. So, I think maybe this confirms that I'm still the element of magic?
No, clearly you're just the element of MILF justice.
Shut up. You're making me sound old. Anyways, we should go to Torchwood as soon as possible. Not just to update them, but so Spike and I have a place to hide until we get proper protection.
Before we go anywhere, Twilight, I think there's something you should know.
Derpy! Don't know when you're going to get this, but can you tell us a little bit more about written script and your relationship to him?
Oh, she was dating Carrot Top for a while. She broke up, but are still on friendly terms. So we stayed friends too. He's always been great with the kids, and the girls adore him.
Hi, everybody. I have an update, everyone.
So, based on the analysis, is this the same chaos magic Discord used on Twilight and her friends, or did he have something else planned for the Doctor?
The Doctor's readings has similarities to Applejack's, but his is far more potent and concentrated. What he did to Twilight's friends was nothing compared to this. There's something else going on for certain. This magic is almost alive.
Derpy, you need to know that the Doctor was ready to repent for what he did to you, Sparkler and Dinky, before Discord. That bastard messed him up again. And please know that Minuet, even in what might be her last moments, still wholeheartedly believed that the Doctor could overcome this and get better again. Please have faith that he still can be saved, just like she did.
Hold on a minute. Last moment? Where are you? Every pony, I have some bad news.
Please let this come through. Any pony receiving this is an emergency. The Doctor had a relapse, a big one. Discord set a trap at the mirror pool and tempered with the asks, making Hyde come out again. And now Minuet, we're not sure if she might not come back from this. Everyone, please proceed with extreme caution.
I knew he had a relapse, but not. Oh, Minuet. Oh, no.
Even if you alter the past, Twilight, there's still the problem of the bleeding universes. The only way to stop the bleeding universe is to close the barrier of your universe. Though any time ponies in that universe will be trapped forever. Well, some won't be able to enter your universe again.
I know, that's being worked on now. It's why I can't see Little Lightning anymore. I don't want anyone here to give up on the Doctor. We made progress before. We can make it again. Discord is the one responsible for what happened to Minuet, not him. This is tragic news. But it's all the more reason to do whatever we can to fix this before anyone pony else gets hurt.
I can't keep me with the Doctor in the dark anymore. I'm going to send up all of the updates I have to put a strict no-tell order on him about Torchwood.
Jack, is Torchwood patching the dimensional holes? If not, any idea who is?
That would be us, yes. We've been using the central planetary rift to close off the walls to other dimensions a little bit at a time.
There's something else I need to say. Can we talk alone for a moment? Okay. Are you doing okay? I'm pretty shaken up by the news. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help feeling like what happened to Minuet should have been me. It could have been you, and thanks, Celestial, it wasn't. We all need you, Derpy. What do you mean? Well, I've been doing a lot of research and theorizing, and I'm almost 85% certain that you're the new bearer of an element of harmony. What? What are you talking about? Me? I'm just a no pony. Why would the element choose me? You're not just a no pony, Derpy. You're just as kind as Fluttershy was, and that's why I think your kindness. But what has kindness gotten me at this point? It wasn't enough to help the doctor. But it will be. Please believe in yourself a little more. I think we should have Neosurgeon give you a reading and compare it to me and see if we can tell if you really do have the elements of kindness. Okay.
If it may be scary, but no one's more deserving of kindness than you. It's something you have to wake up and choose again and again, no matter how much it hurts. You've done that for years with such grace anyone would strive to emulate.
So, what are the results?
You and Twilight both share a unique signature that's a signature not found in other ponies. There were trace amounts of it in Applejack as well, though it was more like leftover crumbs. I think we can safely say you are an element bearer, Derpy, but your signature is weaker currently in a dormant state.
Oh, that's so much responsibility. I don't know if I can young. How do I activate it? Was it even messed up? I'm sure you'll do just fine, Derpy. You have a strong heart. I think this means we need to look at your closest bonds to figure out the other elements, who the other elements are. A bond shared by... Actually, I have this gut feeling that would make more sense to look at the doctor's closest bond. He's at the center of this, after all. Makes sense, actually. So you and I have a close connection to him, and you know who else does?
Stare. What?
Are you kidding us, Jack?
You do have a special sort of bond with the doctor, Jack.
We had one. I'm pretty sure that bone is broken now. Almost all I can ever think about is your revenge for when you betrayed me, betrayed everyone at that casino. I want to see him suffer. Damn it, it's happening again. It's getting worse.
Wait, I think you need to stop taking the easy way out and really face these emotions. Why does this hurt you so bad? I mean, you're really taking this betrayal thing super seriously. You know what this curse does? You know he wouldn't normally do this. This doesn't sound like it's really about the casino.
Because he's the doctor. He's supposed to be there when the universe needs him most. He's supposed to come when our children are being taken. I know he can't always be there. I know that. That's why I originally joined Torchwood, but for the little things. I thought, maybe he was held up. He just really couldn't get there on time, and I had to do the unthinkable in his place. When he would have been able to come up with something brilliant, but then see him choosing to run at the casino, I couldn't accept that.
Jack should possibly be loyalty, if he is a bearer.
It sounds to me like you really value loyalty, especially because this curse makes you anything but loyal.
Sometimes I really question where my loyalty lies. It's obviously not to family. I mean, what's family when you're an immortal and they aren't? But the doctor, he can always beat around somehow. He made me a better person.
Love him too.
I guess that's why it hurts so much.
The three of us that have that in common. I think Jack is a good candidate for loyalty, but perhaps his curse was making it hard to detect in readings. Let's have Neosurgeon try another scan, now that he knows what he's looking for. No, not.
End of page.